It is time to make the noise to summon the stream. Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickcard, and welcome back to Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World. You may notice that I actually have the chat overlay functioning today. Hello there, Light. I am having a pretty good day indeed, and the first thing I'm going to do today is get one more Philosopher's Stone, because it turns out I was slightly wrong about my friend Hines here, because I misread a list. It does not learn Item Finder 3 as a Banshee. It learns Item Finder 3 as its next form, which is called a Ravenous. But the Ravenous is one of the monster forms that you can only get if you evolve it while it is holding a special item. Why are there 2 streams on at once? Ah! It's the Mindustry one, isn't it? Damn it. It does not like when you schedule... Oh. No, you're right. I am on the wrong thing here. Hold on. Give me a sec. The right stream should be activated soon. You'll probably have to go find it on the channel. One sec. Okay, can somebody please go check that the sacrifice stream is not active? And if you are on the sacrifice stream, you weren't even hearing me. Yes, Green King, I do see you, so that is good. Alright, I pressed the wrong thing, basically. Okay, Axis is here, Green King is here. Let's see if Light makes their way over. We're gonna take that. Sacrifice one that I did have running, and I'm gonna set that to private real quick. Just so I can copy its details later and then delete that. Because that is not a thing that should have happened. Actually, I can just go ahead and fix that now. Sorry, little bit scuffed. Just fixing that, and that is good for Thursday the 20th. At 7 p.m. Okay, good. That has been fixed. Now delete the one that I accidentally duplicated. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I think we're better now. Light didn't come back, but if anyone else finds this, at least there's only one place that they will end up. Thank you, God, so much for pointing that out to me so quickly. That would have been substantially more of an issue. Anyway, as I was saying, hello. I will explain that other stream. Just give me a sec. Okay, good. Now everything is actually working. Yes, thank you, Access, for the reminder. Alright. So let me get this set up to do the grind for the Philosopher's Stone. And... damn it. Come on, controller. Work with me. There we go. Alright, So, green. I will explain the other thing that I have going on just as soon as I get into position to do what I'm trying to do, to steal this Philosopher's Stone. So, basically, I am finally doing something for this channel that I have been dying to do for a very long time. There was a computer game that came out in the year 2000 called Sacrifice. I have wanted to play Sacrifice on my channel for years. But there is a slight problem. Sacrifice is notoriously difficult to capture footage for. It evades most display captures. It evades most game captures. It gets incredibly poor frame rates and distortions with the few methods that do prove to be effective. And it absolutely loves screwing with your game resolution. So, yeah. But, I have finally managed to make it work. And more than just recording, I'm actually going to be able to stream footage from Sacrifice. So that is what that is about. And the cool thing about Sacrifice is that it is a third-person RTS and RPG. And basically, you're a wizard, you're in a world, there's 5 different gods, and you basically pick a god for each of the different levels that you play in that game. And those different gods give you access to different spells, different minions, and then the actual levels that you play are different as well. And the whole time, the story is being told in flashback. So you are slowly putting together the story of, you know, what your character did that apparently led this world to ruin. It's a very, very interesting game. I've never quite played another one like it. And so what I am doing is giving... There we go, stole Philosopher's Stone. Perfect. That's exactly what I was after. Everybody go back into battle. And, yeah, so I have actually opened up... so I played the intro to Sacrifice. And, after having done that, I put up the video of it along with a link to a straw poll, where people are going to vote on which god I will follow for the first level of the game. And then every Thursday evening, I will play one level of it, following the god that people voted on. And then at the end of that episode, open up another straw poll, and then people will have another week to vote on which god they think I should follow next. So, I've created a situation where hopefully my viewers will get to participate very significantly in the direction of that entire playthrough. And this is something I've wanted to do for years. Literally years, over half a decade. I'm getting close to the 6-year mark that I have been running this channel. I have wanted to do this constantly, and I am only now at the point where I think I have enough viewers and the technical capability to actually do this. And I am unbelievably excited. So the other stream I had running was the one that was supposed to start on Thursday. Wait, hold on. I really want to capture a lizard enemy. Damn it! Lizards were one of the only types of enemies that I actually hadn't captured any of yet. That's fine.
That's it?
So I might actually be able to evolve my ghost into its final form right now. I might be able to. I'm going to have to check. Because I do need to create an item, equip it to him, and then feed it food. Oh my god. This nunchuck is really starting to have issues. Although now that I think about it, it might be the Wii Motion Plus accessory? I suppose that is also a possibility. Let's try putting this in directly, bypassing the Wii Motion Plus accessory, and see if that prevents any recurrence. Once again, you're casually turning the game into Pokemon by capturing the monsters. It's not that I'm turning it into Pokemon. It's that that is just genuinely how this game fundamentally functions. The monsters are not like a side portion of this game. Like, you could play through this whole game only ever having captured, like, the 3, I think, monsters that it actually forces you to get, which are the Imp and the Wolf in the tutorial, and then the Archelon and Triette. You could play the whole game with just those 3, and you'd be missing out on so much, and in a lot of areas, you would be significantly underpowered. So, let's see. We don't want the Jihad. Okay, Cadaverous Ogre. I'm pretty sure it's the Cadaverous Ogre one that we want. Yes. Because the ghost is undead. I'm almost 120% sure, but I'm not taking chances. Alright, so we make a Heart Warden. And this is an accessory. So we take this accessory, and we put it on our friend Kind's Ketchup here. And now, yes, Ein Sofauer gets a lot stronger. Emil's secret mythic art, Ein Sofauer, scales in regards to how many friends you have. Okay, so this is going to be my first time evolving a monster into its true final form. Okay, the nunchuck failed on me again. If it does completely die, I do have other nunchucks, so it's fine. Heinz! Regal, we are going to have you feed it sashimi. So, if this thing did not have the Heart Warden equipped, it would not be given the option to evolve into the Ravenous. It would only be able to return to Ghost, to its weakest base form, and start all over. Starting all over is not too terrible, though, because you keep 10% of your stats when you do it. So, there's actually... You can actually make the strongest monsters possible by just continuously recycling their evolution. But what I'm really after is the Item Finder 3 ability, which I believe quadruples the chances of things being dropped or stolen, which is insane. So let's get our first final monster, and there it is. This is the final form of Heinz Ketchup. Isn't he gorgeous? Okay. Nunchuck died on me. One sec. I'm going to swap that out for one of the other nunchucks. And if it still persists, I'll just swap it out for the other Wiimote. Let's see. Yes, here's my other nunchuck. And then if that still gives me problems, I have 2 Pro controllers too, so... This is the only real issue of using original hardware. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And let me make a mark on my list that I got a Ravenous and that I got the evolution item for ghosts. So, luckily, when they evolve, I used to falsely think that it would consume the special item. Luckily, that is not a thing that happens. So, yes, Heinz Ketchup has achieved their final form. And we're going to give it some manuscripts just to level it up real quick. Ravenous is going to learn Item Finder 3, I think, at level 42? What's really good to have? Increase your arts attack. Yeah, and you've got a few basic skills. Alright, that's fantastic. We could go back to the main story then. Last time, Emil was acting kind of funky. We learned that Emil may or may not be a boy named Aster that Richter apparently killed some years ago. So, we also, found a woman and then accidentally teleported her somewhere. We're not sure where, but we think it might be the Temple of Earth. Okay, I thought I was supposed to go to the Temple of Earth. Apparently I was wrong. Luckily I can check my journal. Marta's journal entry. Right. We went to the Temple of Earth. First pay a director to Director Schneider in Cyback. Okay. So we are heading to Cyback first. The Lloyd Mass thing in Tokyo demands that you first have the owner in your part. Yeah, I also looked that up as well. So, we did do all the right stuff for the Lloyd's Mask side quest. I just can't finish it yet, which is fine. I just wanted to make sure that I was on track for everything else. Also, because I completed that side quest, or did all the steps, I will not be able to get the game's good ending. But that's fine, because I was always going to do 2 playthroughs anyway, because the Super Dungeon is only accessible on New Game Plus. So that's actually kind of cool. It just means that when I finally get around to doing the Super Dungeon, I can end it with the game's good ending. Which sounds like a good way to close the series when I get to that, honestly. Alright, I think the Schneider's office might be upstairs. Although, while I'm down here, I should restock my food supplies. Hello, I am here to buy your bread, your melons, your pears, and your milk. Hello, I am here to buy your pasta, your beef, your fish, your other fish, your lettuce, your onions, your radishes, and your whatever the hell black satay is. I like this. I finally came up with a setup that actually lets me read chat while I'm sitting here without needing another device open and tuned in. So, very, very nice. Got a screen magnifier on.
I'll hold on to Relina's research notes for now.
Thank you, sir.
Emil!
I'm not really Emil, right?
Oh, yeah, you're in Ratatosk mode, huh?
Then hurry up and let him come back out.
You
Oof.
two, calm down. You're making a scene in front of Director Schneider.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Director, just how much do you know about Ratatosk?
I've heard that Ratatosk possesses the power to manipulate mana, the source of all life. I believe that he used monsters to balance the distribution of mana in the world. It said he was the summon spirit of the giant Karlon tree which produced the world's mana.
Richter refers to Ratatosk as the Demon Lord. Do you know anything about that?
Richter's been saying such things ever since he returned from his field study, but it's nonsense. If a Demon Lord were to exist, it would be a creature from Niflheim, the demonic realm.
Yep. Went there, met some demon lords, killed them. Then, circled back around and fought the ancient heroes in, honestly, one of the best battles I've been lucky enough to have on this channel. I dislike games with time-based endings. It's not so much that it's time-based, it's just that basically the way, in order to get the third Lloyd's Mask, we don't end up getting that particular Centurion's core, and in order to get the game's best ending, you have to have all of the Centurion's cores yourself, basically. Yeah, and I don't know exactly how he is referred to in the Japanese, but
Ratatosk
yeah,
is a summon
I
spirit.
think
He is of this
I think
world.
Richter is just having a bad time. As of being of this world, though, hard to say. He might or might not have originally been from Darius Karlon. It kind of matters if the tree came first or if Ratatosk came first. Or if the tree came first and then Ratatosk and then it was planted on the earth. Who knows?
Niflheim. Sheena, you've been to Niflheim?
Only a little bit. Weird place.
Of course not, but I did catch a glimpse of it once.
The researchers at the Elemental Research Laboratory in Meltokio may know more about Ratatosk.
Yeah, the whole super dungeon from Tales of Symphonia is canon. It is canon that we got a sacred tome and we burned an evil demon book.
Relina is working from there nowadays, and her research materials and notes are there as well.
We are bound for Meltokio in any case. It might be worth it to pay the lab a visit.
Please, help Relina.
I mean, I would like to help Relina, but we're kind of busy going all the places that Relina isn't right now, so,
So then, that letter from Rain wasn't a love letter after all. I'm a bit disappointed.
A woman of her quality deserves a far better
You are
than
such a
love.
romantic,
Perhaps
Marta.
Rain and Regal are both simply too attractive for the match to ever work.
No way, that's exactly why they're perfect for each other.
There is another to whom I've already pledged my heart.
What? There is?
Yeah, but I killed her.
She has passed on.
You beat her to death with your own
So
hands.
sorry.
No, there is no need to be. I'm the one who can't seem to lay the past to rest.
I'm sure she's glad to have you keeping her memory alive, though. I'm actually a little jealous.
Thank you.
Do-do-do. Did you know that in the Blair Witch game, to get the good ending, you have to not destroy the totems and other item? Yeah. I think I've actually heard something about that. Alright. Come on, guys. Keep on fighting.
Why don't you guys say something?
I can't stand this sort of thing. Do something, Regal.
Let them be. The problem is theirs. They will solve it on their own.
Yeah, I guess. But they're driving me up the wall.
Sheena doesn't do well when she's around people that are having interpersonal issues. I think I took care of all the quests for this. Yes, I did. Just look at Hides! Just look at him! Just look at him doing his little dance. Isn't he adorable? When the mana of one world transfers to the other, the world now scarce of mana becomes attacked by monsters. This is not a coincidence. I hadn't thought about that, but you're absolutely right. The declining world sees a significant increase in monsters because the monsters are trying to balance out the world's mana. Okay, research. Hi, everybody! We were gonna save one of your associates, but we decided it would be better to come and talk to you. I'm sure she's fine.
I heard you've been busy.
She just got sucked through a portal with the psychopath. It's fine.
Aster?
Damn it, not this again.
Sorry about his language. Actually, I'm here because there's something I need to ask you.
Uh-huh.
Relina was working on research related to Ratatosk, based on Aster's research notes and continuing where he left. You should be able to find all of her records downstairs.
Thank you very much.
I really can't believe that you're not Aster.
You all need to lay off. You're giving poor Emil severe existential crises. And, frankly, I don't think he needs any more existential crises. Hello! Relina's research notes. I think they may have been on top of that pile of books. Ah, yes! The shiny ones. She must keep them well polished.
It looks like these are Relina's notes.
The guardian of the Ginnungagap, the door to the demonic realm, is named Ratatosk.
Now there's a name we're going to be hearing a lot of. The Ginnungagap. Because isn't that just a delightfully fun little name for something?
Tenebrae, is demonic realm Nibelheim?
Yes. Then can we assume this Ginnungagap is the door between Nibelheim and this world?
That is correct. Lord Ratatosk is its guardian.
There's no way someone like that could be the Demon Lord. Sounds more like he's protecting this world.
Maybe Richter wants to use Ratatosk's power to get revenge on this world for its prejudice against half-elves.
That's a rather dubious assumption.
What?
It's just, you never stand up for Richter when you're in Ratatosk mode.
If I'm really Aster, that means Richter tried to kill me. Why would I want to stand up for him?
Good point.
Richter's not that sort of person.
There we go. Nothing brings Emil back out quite like insulting his boyfriend.
Emil!
Who said you could come out?
Emil, what's going on inside you right now?
Who cares?
We care! Tenebrae, what's going on here?
I believe it's just his strong desire to protect Lady Marta.
I'm not sure I buy that one.
Is that really all?
Doesn't look like there's anything new in these notes. Let's hurry up and get out of this place.
Dude, calm down. Everything's fine, okay? No one is secretly getting wind of what's really going on. All your secrets are
finished?
safe.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, you're Marta, right?
Yes.
That on your forehead. That's Ratatosk's core?
Yes.
Do you feel all right?
What are you talking about?
I heard from Relina that Centurion's cores have a composition very similar to that of X-Spheres. Of
Interesting.
course, there are some minor differences between the two. Organic versus inorganic, etc.
So what?
Note, in Tales of Symphonia, the Ganoon Gagop is literally the path between Tethe'alla and Sylverant. It may suggest that the demon realm is simply an astral void that exists between realms and worlds. In that sense, it would be able to connect to any number of places.
X-Spheres are toxic if attached directly to the body without the proper protection. Eventually, it will take over its host's body.
Yep.
If Ratatosk's core is similar to a Centurion's core, you should be careful about it.
I mean, what the hell are we supposed to do about it?
Marta, do you feel a sense of emptiness anywhere? Or have you experienced any sort of changes?
Other than her obsessive fluctuating between tsundere and yandere mode, I think she's fine.
No, I'm fine. I don't feel anything strange at all. And anyway, if there was any sort of danger, I'm sure Tenebrae would let me know.
I'm sure you're right, but maybe we should get someone to check, just to be sure.
So, are we just abandoning the whole
I'm
pretense
fine,
that we're actually
seriously.
to go to
I
the
feel
Temple of
great.
Earth?
Anyway, shouldn't we be worrying about Relina right now?
Oh, I heard that the path to the Temple of Earth has finally been cleared.
Yes, at last!
We better get going right away.
All right, but promise to tell us the minute you feel anything out of the ordinary.
Do 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 do. Alright, yet another scene before we make it to the Temple
Is
of
something
Earth.
the matter?
We were clearing rubble in the Temple of Earth and found an injured woman buried inside.
That could be Relina.
Where is she right now?
She's still inside the temple.
That was two very different voices.
Emil, where are you going?
We're going inside to find that Relina woman, right?
Yeah, it's not surprising that that Regal is the
Alright,
first to
let's go then.
jump. Regal is, you know, a responsible person.
So X-Spheres can hurt the people who equip them. I wonder if the same is true about Ratatosk's core. What if the core starts to affect me and I don't realize it? What will happen to me?
Lady Marta, you do not look well.
Oh, no. I'm just a bit tired.
Oh yeah? Want to take a break?
No, I'll be fine. We've got to get to the Temple of Earth.
Do we? Do we need to get there? Because we're spending a lot of time not going there. Alright, at last, we can go to the Temple of Earth! Walk, Emil! Walk! Run! Nope. Okay, back to walking. Oh, more scenes! You know, if you all just stood around saying bad things
you
about
okay?
Richter, you'd probably bring out Emil very, very quickly.
I'm fine.
I guess it has to be him.
Is something wrong, Marta?
Emil, are you really back to normal?
Yeah. But Marta, what's wrong?
It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Don't lie.
Yeah,
I
it
can tell.
is cool
You're
how
worried
if the
about
player's
something,
been struck by a
aren't you?
bunch of lightning, it happens in the cutscene too. It's a neat little
I
thing.
guess I can't fool you. I've heard about X-Spheres. How they eventually turn people into monsters.
Yeah, it's not entirely accurate, but it's close
What
enough.
happens if we don't free Ratatosk in time? Will I turn into a monster too?
Nah, we've already established that if we rip that thing out of your head, you're just gonna die, so... You'll be fine, or
Tenebrae would never put you in that sort of danger.
You fool, huh? That doesn't sound like an Emil thing.
You fool.
Oops. I guess I got used to talking in Ratatosk mode. Anyway, it's okay. I'm sure of it. I'll protect you. I'll protect you from the Vanguard and from Ratatosk's core.
Thanks. I'll be okay. I still don't believe that Ratatosk's dangerous anyway.
Come on, you two, we're going.
Okay. Hey, Emil. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But you're the Ratatosk mode, Emil, right? I'm sorry I'm always mad at you. You probably hate me.
Aww.
But you still tried to cheer me up.
That's
You're really
sweet.
just as nice a person as the other Emil.
The JP version has say, my very informal twos. Ah, okay. So he doesn't go for a direct. Alright, so that's one of those issues with translation where English really doesn't have a good parallel to formal language structure in other languages.
You've got me all wrong.
Also, it was probably easy to tell for her because, you know, your eyes are still red. I'm not exactly sure how she's not picking up on that detail.
I was just sick and tired of you getting mad all the time.
I also love the implication that apparently the more gruff Ratatosk mode voice is just him actually putting on a voice.
You're right.
He can
I
talk
feel
like
bad
a
about it.
regular
I'm
meal
sorry.
whenever he wants.
So you stop saying careless things about other people's lives too, okay?
Come on, what's the holdup?
Sorry.
I'm not nice. You were asking for help, so I helped you. That's all.
Emil, has your memory returned?
I'm just gonna shut up and handle the fighting. So if the time comes and the other Emil isn't up to the task, I'm counting on you, Tenebrae.
Understood.
Ooh. Ominous.
I wonder where Relina is.
The last time Marta specifically asked for help was, I believe, all the way back at the beginning of the game back in Palma Costa. I think that is what you're referring to, isn't it, Axis? I know this game very well
This is
indeed.
the Temple of Earth, right? Why are we here?
Huh? You're out of Ratatosk mode.
I'm sorry. Lately I've been having trouble remembering while I'm in that mode.
It does seem that way. What's the last thing you remember?
I remember being in the Temple of Lightning with Dex about to kill me.
Yeah, that was a while
Let me
ago.
bring you up to speed.
Thank you. At least now I know what happened. I'm sorry for causing trouble.
Don't worry about it.
Guys, we are trying to save an injured woman we
Where's the woman
accidentally
from here?
teleported through space. Maybe we should focus on that.
She's further in. They're just about to carry her out.
Let's go. I hope she's okay.
Emil. Right, let's go.
Alright, Temple of Earth, new dungeon. Let's go have a great time.
This is where Gnome, the summoned spirit of Earth, used to be, right?
Yeah, I remember how hard it was making a pact with him.
Was Gnome really that strong?
Actually, it was everything we had to do beforehand to get to him.
Ah, yes, the Nomettes.
Curry?
Yeah, which meant we had to hunt down some spicy ingredients.
Are you the one who made it, Regal?
Let's see. That time it was...
Well, like I always say, you can't curry favor without curry, right? Get it?
Oh dear God, Tenebrae. Okay, so there's 3 types of enemies I still need to grab.
Let's finish this.
A lizard, a bee, and a zombie. If I can get one enemy from those families, then I will have at least one enemy from every family. And look, there's our new friend. It's Ketchup.
You're too weak.
It's good old Heinz. Look at him do his dance. Look at him wiggle. He's having a great time. Caterpillar, you want to join us? Alright, we got a caterpillar. Have I already got a caterpillar? Weirdly enough, no. Okay. Oh, dear God, that is a hell of a name. Its name is Ningini no Mikoto. Dear, we got guys like Bob and Heinz and Jord. And then we got that.
Okay, food's ready.
Wow, it's amazing. It almost looks too
Yeah,
good.
Tenebrae interrupts so that we don't get a piece of canon-breaking dialogue. I do love that. I love little details like that.
It's just... I thought women couldn't cook.
Wow, Emil.
You just happen to have poor luck in women so far.
Would you two care to explain that conversation?
Sorry.
Poor Emil. Emil. Sometimes, Emil, you are just adorable. Okay. I want one of the damn lizards. Okay. I need a lizard-class monster in my collection. And we'll go ahead and burn up the grid. There we go. Okay. Marta, once again, careful with your TP. That's fine. Just attack freely. Hello there, sir! Please let me get a freaking lizard. I'm gonna let the whole animation play out. Please join me. Please join me. Ugh! Why? Why, you insolent creature? Why?
You're right.
Why won't you join me? Why won't you accept my love? I need you in my collection. Whoop. Damn it.
That's it?
Yeah, I did get a crazy amount of monsters to join me during the subathon. Oh yeah, I didn't even get around to talking about that. So, yeah, this is my first stream since the subathon. Subathon didn't quite yield the kind of attention or results that I had hoped to get. In the end, my sub numbers have not really gone up at all. So, that is slightly unfortunate. But the important thing is that I was able to get a lot of useful information from the experience. I was able to get a better sense of my own range of stamina for something like that. I was able to get through some incredibly difficult parts of Dark Souls. I did the entire, Lightning Temple part, and it gave me the opportunity to experiment with a lot of new stuff for my streaming. So, Honestly, I had a great time with that. I think it's just as well that it wasn't able to last longer. It was not particularly fruitful in the way that I was hoping for. So our birdie can now evolve. And who did it say can evolve? Hanias. I'll have to check the skill list and see if it's worth waiting to evolve Hanias, or if we just want to take him straight to Wolfhead. Again, the real prize of everything I have been doing since I started playing this is to get that freaking bear into its final form.
You're so amazing.
Shut up.
Once I have the bear in its final form, I am untouchable. I am not exaggerating, I am not joking, I am not being hyperbolic when I say that I have seen the bears in their final form do individual attacks that hit for over 20,000 damage. That is just a fact.
Let's finish this quickly.
Okay, so this is a chance, another chance for the lizards. Come on, one more. There we go. Lizard, 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 lizard. Yeah, absolutely. The subathon was a completely valuable experience. I do not regret it whatsoever. It was a good thing to see if I was able to do. It involved... I had to learn to set up a lot of stuff to make that possible. Oh, finally, finally, finally. Okay, Viper. So all that leaves is the Bee/Hornet and the Zombie class. If I get one of those, I will have every monster family represented. Well, more or less. So there are also 8 elementals that I can get as well. But no, none of them evolve. They're all just one-offs. So getting those is not going to be as big of an issue. The reason I wanted to focus very strongly on getting all these monster families is so I can start filling up more and more of the monster journal as I evolve them. Very important. Are there any other treasures that I missed? Let's take a look. Yes. Okay. So there's this one. Oh, good. Chicken bones. Yes, that is exactly what I was hoping to find. That was the one thing that I needed in order to fulfill my evil master plans and machinations. Chicken bones. And then there's one chest here. Insect fluid. Perfect! The other thing I desperately needed. One could hardly ever hope to complete a plan without chicken bones and insect fluid.
Let's finish this quickly.
Whoop. Alright. Get him. Get him. Get him. Maybe we can capture another dragon. Hello. Wouldn't mind getting another dragon.
They were nothing.
Elder Dragon. Do we get an Elder Dragon? We do not get an Elder Dragon. That is unfortunate. But not too unfortunate. We already have a monster in that family. The only thing we're really focusing on now with getting monsters is to eventually get the titles for capturing 100 monsters And then for... Whoop, there we go. Whoop. Yeah, getting 100 monsters, and then eventually for filling up every slot in the monster collection. There we go. Easy enough.
You're too weak.
Tales of Symphonia. Whoop. No, let me down. Dawn of the New World. And specifically the Bear family. I'm just going to sit here tapping A while I check this list. At what level does the Werebear learn its last skill? The Werebear learns its final skill... Okay, at level 60, and it is HP increase too. So that actually is a skill I really, really want to get. Okay, Mirage Mittens. Cool. Yoink. Very unstable. Now I can break it. Thank you. Looks like we've got Dex and Relina down there. Come on. There we go. Come on, Elder Dragon. I want you in my party. Just so I can have you, it'll be kind of cool. Go, Bear! Aw, no Elder Dragon. Do-do-do. Alright, this will circle back around to the other side. Where I can finish knocking over the shortcut. Well, not really a shortcut, but, you know, a way back. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? Oh, Hanias, you are such a charm. You are now level 13. Not quite enough for the TP increase. Eventually, I might even be able to teach Ravenous Meteor Storm. One of the, like, super late-game books you can get to teach monsters skills lets you teach them Meteor Storm. And as I demonstrated in Tales of Symphonia, Meteor Storm is very, very, very powerful. Do we get a spider? Okay, a pit spider. Which is... There we go. Right there on my list. And its name is Lakshmi. Do, 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 do. Come on. Can't really aim at it. Interesting. There's a box on top of that thing, and I want that box.
Weak. You're right.
Okay, we have a full set of earth elements on the grid. You know what I haven't done yet today? Ow!
God of healing, bless those that stand before you. Grant me the righteous power to banish evil.
Radiant Roar! Boom! That is so satisfying. Alright, Emil has learned Add Combo 2. Ooh, okay. More ground combo. That sounds great. We got Bygone the Caterpillar. Add Combo 2 for 8. That's fine. Take off these Sky combos. Yes, I think that's fine. Marta, you can definitely benefit from something like Item Pro, Runaway. Yeah, that's fine. Hanias. Let's just keep pushing your stats. Hines, you're doing fine. Mphea, you're doing fine. Jord, you can get Lure. Okay. There we go.
Hey, Emil, I think we're pretty strong now.
Yep.
Yes. I mean, I think we're stronger than we were before. But there's always room for improvement.
Modest as always. I think you'll just keep getting stronger. The sky's the limit.
And you'll get stronger right along with me. We can do it, as long as we stick together.
Right. Together forever.
Right.
The dynamic between Emil and Marta is absolutely my favorite thing in this entire game. Oh, I never put Marta back onto her better weapon. Oh no. Oh, poor Marta. Alright, another chance to maybe get this dragon.
Let's finish this quickly.
Come on. Very well.
Playtime's over.
And now it's time to do our first one of these of the day. Emil, show them your power.
This is the final strike.
Darkness devours. The never-ending light. Oh, right. Dragons die with a horribly slow effect.
Yes, I watched all of it.
You fight.
Cool. Elder Dragon, do you want to join me now? Oh. Why won't you be my friend? Why? God. Alright. Well, hey guys, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I can walk.
Oh, it's not Dex, it's just some guy. Hi! We're here to hopefully not accidentally teleport you to a completely different location.
You're the ones from the Temple of Lightning.
Yes, sorry about that time I accidentally teleported you.
I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
No, it's not your fault. The dimensional boundary was already warped. That's why the temple was off limits.
But I used Ratatosk's power to...
Seeing your face and hearing you say the name Ratatosk brings back memories. Do you mean Aster? Yes, Aster and I were very close, but he was killed by Richter.
So Richter really killed Aster?
I still don't want to believe it, but that's the only explanation that makes sense. He stole all of the research notes that Aster had left behind and disappeared.
I'm sorry, but we really need to be moving on.
My sincere apologies for keeping you, but there's one last thing I must ask.
Of course.
Did your friend Aster have any defining features, any scars or moles?
See, here's Regal actually being, like, big brain. He's just like, okay, let's stop worrying about the maybes, and let's actually ask some definitive questions.
He did have a small star-shaped scar on his neck. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. Thank you.
Oh, I just remembered something I wanted to tell you. That Vanguard who was transported along with me.
Yeah?
You mean Dex? Right, that was his name. He and his followers went deeper into the temple, past the altar.
And I'm sure there's a perfectly easy puzzle back there that's not going to be frustrating at all.
They seemed sure there would be an exit in that direction. They're your enemies, right? I thought you might want to know. Thank you.
Emil, about that star-shaped scar.
There's something like that just above my collarbone.
Then that means that you're Aster after all.
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm him.
You are who you are.
Marta.
Your name doesn't matter. Even if you used to be called Aster, it doesn't change who you are. Sure, you tend to get afraid, but you're kind and you give your best.
You're so
That's why I don't
sweet.
think you should worry so much about it. Time will clear up everything eventually.
Thank you.
Marta's right. Sorry, I've been giving you such a hard time. I guess I got carried away.
No, not at all. I let myself get overwhelmed with everything.
We still haven't managed to meet up with my favorite character from the original game.
But I'm okay now.
Give me
I have Marta and
Presea!
Marta to look after me.
I miss Presea.
Indeed. We may not have known each other long, and there is a gap in our
Someone
ages.
actually made fan art of an Amelia. You know,
But even
that
so,
doesn't
I'll
surprise
happily
me.
lend all of my power to your efforts, as your friend.
Thank you.
So, everyone, how should we proceed?
Well, Solemn's core is supposed to be in this temple, right?
I doubt it. It would require one of the humans to have been in possession of Solemn's core to be transported here.
Which would mean the Vanguard has it?
It would appear so.
And we need to go after Dex.
But let's head to the altar to make sure.
And Emil obtained the title You Are You. You change who you are. Your name doesn't matter. It doesn't change who you are. The time we spent together is the truth. It's just a shame that my destined partner title is ridiculously stronger. Yes, I see treasure. I want the treasure. Pineapple gel. Nothing over here.
What's with all the sighing, Marta?
We've been underground for a while, and it feels like it's hard to breathe, or like something's pressing down on me.
The air here is quite earthy and dusty.
Yeah, and it's so dim I can barely see.
That is most certainly bothersome as well.
I thought you were the captain of the Hooray for Darkness Brigade.
It's an interesting idea, Axis. You definitely could write this game to follow that direction instead.
A beautiful world of ebony.
I think Tenebre's what you'd call a darkness maniac.
I think you'd have to swap a bit, though. Richter's half-elf background definitely helps to dictate the way that he acts.
It looks like Tenebrae was right. Solemn's core is gone.
It doesn't look like Lloyd took it either. None of his weird posters are around.
Then we can only assume the Vanguard has had the core all along.
Look, this is a dead end. I wonder where Dex went.
I sense monsters from somewhere nearby.
Maybe there's a hidden passage somewhere. Let's look around.
I wonder if it has to do with the giant pile of squares. Hey, look! It seems to be a trap against intruders. It feels as though there is something hidden. Activate the device, yes. The floor is in block shapes. Some blocks will shake violently and then fall immediately afterwards. Quickly move to a static block and try not to fall until the end. Hello, Atticus! Hello there! I'm fine with this type of minigame, honestly. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Nope. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. But it's alright. Okay. Hello? So that way goes back up. Is there anything useful over here? Any other? No, that's fine. Love those light keyboard notes in the background of the music. It's very delightful. Okay. Cool. Always try to be in areas where there is a lot of room to maneuver. Here. Okay. Here. Hidden doors open. There we go. It's that easy. Where's that hidden door? Over here?
Yes!
Did you mature a little?
Huh?
We looked for a hidden passage back when we first met, too. But you were a little different back then.
If I've matured, it's because of you and everyone else.
One moment you two are fighting, and the next you're all lovey-dovey.
Bet you wish you were me.
So that's how it is, huh? Well, you two made your point, so let's go down that passage.
Right.
Kind of a weird exchange of dialogue there, but okay. Alright, we got treasure. We got specific? A soda-flavored gummy medicine. Entire party recovers 30% max HP. Interesting. Do-do-do. Blue savory. Carry me, noble worms.
Those are Lukins.
They're caterpillars!
They're wearing the same sort of machines that Alice uses. You think...
Let's take those off of them.
Oh no! These Pokemon are angry!
Fight them, you mean? Sounds good to me. Let's go!
Don't worry, I played Pokemon Ranger. I know how to handle this. We just have to draw circles around them until they're our friends. Good! Jeez! Okay, that's... Ow! Ow! Okay, you're going to be an absolute pain in the ass. You know what happens to monsters that are pains in the ass? They get I'm so soured. So, I hope... Let's see, this one is still mostly full. I am not dealing with you right now. Emil, please introduce them to Oblivion. Much appreciated, Emil. And that solves my problem. Ow. Sir, would you please? Get him!
Should have never gone against
Not bad! Marta finally hit level 50. Good old Ketchup is leveling up. Lots of respect for Ketchup.
It's calmed down a bit.
Sweet.
You think the Vanguard did this?
Yes. This one says they were being used as vehicles to travel to a mine in the neighboring continent.
A mine, you say?
Could it be the X-Sphere mine?
I couldn't say. It's offering to carry us. What do you want to do?
Yeah, of course!
Sure, let's ride it.
We're gonna ride
Seems
the
like
friendly
really wants to know what's
caterpillar.
ahead.
Yeah.
See, I did it! I made a bunch of circles around it, and I conveyed my feelings of friendship, and now he's my friend. Just like Pokemon Ranger. By the way, you never played Pokemon Ranger and you have a chance to, do it. The NPC dialogue is absolute top tier.
That was incredibly fast.
I'm dizzy.
I can't believe it. This is the Toys Valley mine.
Yeah, that was supposed to have been shut down.
Toys Valley? Wasn't that your...
Indeed, this is the X-Sphere mine my company used to own. We blasted it and buried it into the ground along with the X-Spheres. I never dreamed it would have remained connected like
Good
this.
point. It did use rollout.
Do you think the Vanguard is mining this place for X-Spheres?
Daddy was looking for X-Spheres.
Uh-oh.
All of the X-Spheres around here were dug out long ago. They would have to dig deeper in the mine to find anything.
The idea of an X-Sphere mine always struck me as interesting. It implies one of two things. It implies either that after the Ancient War, where we know they had this technology, they buried a massive stock of them underground. Or it might possibly suggest that when the world regeneration is successful, and the cycle is reversed, and the Desians move their operations to another world, perhaps the Desians remaining in the in the formerly declining world just chuck all their X-Spheres into a pit or something. I don't know. The whole idea of mining X-Spheres is always very strange to me. It really doesn't...
But it might someday...
It really doesn't make a great deal of sense.
We should get out of here and let the Lazzareno company know at once.
Especially since X-Spheres can be destroyed. So if someone did want to dispose of X-Spheres, they could just destroy them.
In that case...
It's very, very strange that someone would just bury this many X-Spheres.
What do we do if there's no way out?
We just have to go back the way we came.
And for the narrative, it never necessarily needed to be X-Spheres either. Like, you could have just had it be like any kind of an ore or, you know, any other kind of material being mined here, and the story would still work pretty much just fine. I just always thought that was a very interesting story choice. By the way, does everyone like the new chat overlay? Took a while to really get the
This is what the
to get the scaling sized in, but hopefully I'm at the point where it's readable, even if you're like just on mobile or something. And I think it's just at the level of opacity where it's not completely blocking stuff but remaining reading.
She destroyed one human ranch after another. She earned the nickname H.E. Bomb.
H.E. Bomb? Shouldn't it be S.H.E. Bomb?
Emil could give Colette a run for her money.
Yeah. I'm gonna check this thingy first. Ah, okay. This does open. Do. 4,000 years of loss here. Weather calls the X-Seers to gather. You can absolutely make a decent case for why X-Seers would be buried from natural causes. And doubtless there are many, many X-Seers that have been naturally deposited in strata over time. But it really seems like they were... Like, the operations here are so significant. It really implies that they're getting a very significant number of X-Seers out of this. Like, I would imagine it must have a yearly yield at the very least in the high hundreds. But it never really struck me as making a great deal of sense. I still think that any justification for why this many X-Seers would be buried in one place is a stretch. I do have a headcanon, though. My headcanon is that we know that dwarves exist in this world. And we know that the dwarves live deep underground. Deep enough that they've basically never been relevant. Like, the underground dwarven culture has never been relevant in either Tales of Symphonia game. So, my assumption is that it was a dwarven dump site. That at some point a dwarven society got rid of a bunch of X-Seers. And being dwarves, they decided to deposit them above themselves rather than below. Since, you know, there would be no point in depositing them deeper if they were ever going to dig deeper anyway. So, there is my opinion. I think they were dumped en masse by dwarves that lived further below. And yet, even that's a bit of a stretch, since we really don't have a good sense of where the dwarven culture actually resides in this world. We only know it's deep underground.
Weak. You're right.
Hello! 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 Go, my monster! Yeah, so, Jord just hit that thing for 3,415 damage with one attack. So, that's a thing Jord can do. Hanias. I do think we should focus on Jord, though. Alright, there we go. Just a nice quick jaunt through the mines. And a quick hop. Is the equipment still working at all? Doesn't look like it. Okay. There we go. Ladder. Hello there, sir. Okay, can't go that way. Treasure over here. Ladder over here. Do-do, 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 do-do-do-do, do-do-do. I think this dungeon did a lot better than, like, the Lightning Temple did for giving you the same map from the first game, but actually altering it in a way that you had to approach the whole experience differently.
Let's finish this quickly.
I think that's one of the weaknesses of parts of this game. I do not think it is difficult to conclude that that this game was either rushed or not finished. The fact that there's essentially no interactive overworld map, you know, it's basically just a menu with visuals. The entire way that the Cat's Guild quest works, it has always been my assumption that this game was not fully finished. And yet, I have a great deal of respect for it, because despite that, there's clearly a ton of passion that went into this game, and there's a lot of this game that is just really quite good.
You're too weak.
But it also definitely has its rough edges. Hanias is getting close. Hanias just needs one more level, and then we can go ahead and turn them into a Wolfheadden. And Jord is getting close to resetting back to a regular bear. And Jord will be able to proceed down the path that leads to achieving the ultimate goal, the Golf Beast. The Super Saiyan Bear. Hello! Goodbye!
That's it?
Pit Fiend, do you want to join me? Nope, no Pit Fiend. That's fine. Do-do-do-do. Now we are rolling. Now we have a bomb, and we can run around blowing up rocks. Blowing up rocks is a great way to get treasure. Like quality stone, amethyst.
Weak.
You're right.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
That's it?
The rough edges is the fact they made a monster catcher game instead of just a party RPG. You know, that's actually a really good point. They clearly put a lot of effort into the monster system. Like, I would say that's one of the parts of this game that actually shows, like, real polish. I really think it works really well. The monster catching is interesting. There's a lot of variability in, you know, designs, abilities, animations.
Weak.
But, you know, they also just happened to leave in the Golf Beast, which is absurdly, ridiculously powerful. Don't actually need to catch any of these, but we're just trying to get higher and higher. Alright, Hanias has learned the last skill of the werebear. We also caught another pit spider, Yama. Just add them to the pile. I'm curious how close we are to the 100 monsters at this point.
This will be easy.
Let's finish this.
Hello. Yep, kill them quick. Hello! Goodbye! Goodbye! Pit Spider! Pit Spider doesn't want to be my friend. Why do none of these creatures want to be my friend, except for the many, 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 many dozens of monsters I've captured? I think that may just be the way out of the entire thing, based on the light. So, before I head there, we're gonna go and take out the other big boulders in the dungeon. Just see if we can find any interesting pieces of treasure. No, let me climb. Let me climb. Let me climb. How dare you disobey me? Richter's water, Alice is ice, Dex is fire, Magnar is lightning, Hawk is wind, Marta's dad is earth. That's a very interesting observation. Okay. Then the last boulder is up there on the other side of where this all started. I don't think there's one down here. There is not. So let's get that last boulder, just to be sure. I think this is a fantastically repurposed dungeon. A Mirage Cloak. Okay, cool. Isn't Marta... Yeah, it is still worse than the anthem that I put on them. If you're actually good with the customizing, you really can just make absolutely ridiculously effective gear way earlier than you probably should. Okay, perfect. Let's get out of this dungeon and... Cool. When I went over to fix the whole double streaming thing, I left my mouse over by the computer. So I am not able to look and see how long I've been streaming. This says 1 hour. Okay, so I haven't gone past the 2-hour mark yet then. Definitely more than an hour, but apparently less than 2. That's good enough information for me.
Finally, fresh air. I missed the feeling of sunshine on my face.
Yeah, me too.
Me three.
That's a good point, Axis. I think you could make a fair... I think you could make a fair case for Persea being viable as Dark Element.
How unfortunate you all don't appreciate the subtle beauty of the dark.
But she already had, like, the base game associations with Earth.
Probably because we don't have any good memories of dark places.
Okay, enough of that. We're going to the Lezareno headquarters, right?
Yes, our headquarters are in Altamira. I hope you don't mind a slight detour.
Oh, is it time for the Altamira part of this game?
Of course not.
Okay. Before I go there, there are some other places I now have access to. Among them is Cat's Village. So let's head there first. And there's going to be a recipe that I can get here. And we're going to learn how to make steak. It is very important that we learn how to make steak. Cat store is where it's at. Alright. You sell some really good stuff, actually. But let's focus on getting some bell peppers. Cucumbers, my favorite vegetable. Cabbage. Actually, I guess they're fruit, aren't they? Because they got seeds. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if I can actually synthesize anything interesting. Let's take off Marta's dragon spinner. Is there anything cool I can do with a dragon spinner? XP minus? Screw that. Nothing I can really do with those. Nothing I can really do with those. The fortune tellers look like they might be kind of fun. Ooh. Oh, platinum's worse than... Okay, that's fine. Let's get an orichalcum then. Hello, I need some orichalcum, please. Thank you. And Mirage Mittens are now Fortune Teller Mittens. Can we do anything with Fortune Teller Mittens? No. Okay. Just set everybody onto their gear. Emil, we actually don't want you to use the Royal Gauntlets. We want you to use the Dark Passage for the additional attack boost. Welcome to the Cat's Village. Meow. Sharpening claws is kitty stuff. I'm too old for that, meow. What was I doing just now? Meow. I guess sharpening my claws a little excessively. So my wife ate a whole ball of wool, and she had a litter of mittens. Meow. Get it? That's actually kind of cute. To be honest, my partner's silly puns have gotten really embarrassing lately, meow. Could this be the end of our comedy duo?
Woohoo! Altamira, here we come!
Everyone travels around town in vehicles, right?
Yes, the city was designed to be experienced as a resort. Even transportation has been carefully planned to be as enjoyable as possible.
And Klonoa is the town mascot. I wonder if he'll be there.
I hope we get a chance to meet him.
Woohoo!
Tenebrae, was that your Klonoa impression?
Forgive me. I was jealous of Klonoa getting all the attention.
Tenebrae, you are a weird man. Gonna gaze out toward the water, I can't help but wonder what lies beyond the horizon.
I will now explain to all of you the magnificence of darkness.
You really take this seriously.
Of course. Darkness is truly magnificent.
Good.
When you're feeling down, the thing that allows you to sink even further, to truly plumb the depths of your depression, is darkness. When you wish to conceal the truth, darkness will hide whatever you don't want to be seen.
Tenebrae.
At the top of your foes without being noticed, do so under the cover of darkness. How about it? Are you ready to come to the dark side?
I don't know. Those things don't exactly get me all excited.
Doesn't sound like much fun to me.
Oh, but it is. If you're still unconvinced, perhaps you'd like to try a bite of my famous dark stew surprise.
That sounds
That's
dangerous.
the type of stew you make by throwing random ingredients into a pot, correct? A dish of that sort would be as likely to fail as to succeed.
Right, it probably wouldn't be awful, but I doubt it would taste great either.
I can feel the darkness of your rejection blooming in my heart.
You are a strange creature. Meow. Welcome. One night's 100 gold. Nah, I don't really need to. I heard there's been some awful things happening in the world, Meow. Well, it hasn't got anything to do with us. Let me through, because this is where we shall learn to make steak! At last. Excellent. No problem, Raptor. You should always go where you enjoy. You owe no debt to me. This is the Worker Cat's headquarters. Welcome. So, do you let me see how many of these things I have overall? Alright. Regal. You're going to make a rice bowl. So, Nymphea is going to become Corrigan. That is the next one on my list. Okay. Hanayas, you have learned what you need. So we're going to make you some steak. Cheese Salisbury steak. Interesting. Okay, Hanayas, you're going to become the Wolfheadden. Jor, you are also going to get some steak. Cool. Honestly, Lazuli, you've been on this list for so damn long. And Hines, what would you like to eat? Ah, of course, some sashimi. Very good. So Hanayas and Jord are now both Wolfheddens. So what level does a Wolfheadden learn its last skill? If I had to guess, I'd say 80. No, 60. Okay, so Jord needs to get up to 60 before I can set that one back. Hines, we are still trying to get you up to snuff. Meow, I'm the mayor of this town. Well, a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Katz. With the power of 2 Wolfheddens, that is kind of insanely powerful. Like, at level 1, Hanayas has 1,486 attack. Jord is level 41 and doesn't even have that high. This is the power of stat boosting skills. Alright, let's finally move on to Altamira. Altamira. Oh, I should have... I probably should have played the, played some of, like, the Monster Coliseum while I had them all at high level.
Wow, this is Altamira.
Oh my god, it feels so good to be in Altamira, except the audio is actually balanced, unlike in the Steam version of Tales of Symphonia, and it's not just a deafening cry of water.
It was much livelier the last time I came here.
The abnormal weather has made the sea treacherous. We've had to scale down our resort operations to compensate for the drop in visitors.
It seems plenty lively to me. Can't imagine what it was like before.
If we wake up Ratatosk, the city should return to normal, correct? Once that happens, I'd be glad to have you two as VIP guests.
Aw, aren't you nice?
Really?
Good for you.
Yeah.
Now we have one more reason to work hard to free Ratatosk.
So where's the Lezareno headquarters?
It's further into the city. Let's go.
Okay. So, according to my list, there is a recipe in Altamira, but you can only get it in Chapter 8, and I'm in Chapter 6. Yep, okay. Hello. Welcome to Altamira, the seaside paradise. Unfortunately, it's a little cold for a swim.
It's like every little detail in Altamira has something to do with the Lezareno company.
There's even a Lezareno emblem on that manhole cover we stepped on.
From the cradle to the grave. It's one of the Lezareno group's most important slogans.
So I guess that means they're behind pretty much everything here.
It sounds rather risky.
Why?
Since Lezareno provides this town with all its goods and services, if the company were ever to go bankrupt, the lives of those living here would fall apart along with it.
He's right.
To assure that such events do not occur, our company dedicates itself to the continued pursuit of business excellence.
Very good, then.
Now that's some corporate speak, then. I'm sure the Vanguard won't attack this city. That would be crazy. Hello. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No hide and seek today. The beach is too cold. We found a dog named Kenny. One of the many dogs that, of course, Colette named. Since Colette canonically named all the dogs in the world. Which is, when you put it like that, kind of a weird thing to have canonically occurred. Do 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 do. That is bright. Hello. Welcome, Mr. Mew. President Regal told us to expect you. Let's get married tomorrow. Let's not. Okay, that's the hotel. So let's hit the shop. I can't hit the shops. That is unfortunate. Oh, no, I think this is the shops. Yes, of course, lounges, well known for their shops. What do we want? We're doing pretty good on our supplies. Weapon shop, we've already got all of those. Armor shop. Holy hell, those are expensive. I mean, my god. That is nuts. Let's get... a black plate? My instinct tells me black plate might, yeah, might turn into something really good. Okay, can turn into Solitude, which I think Emil is already wearing. The Pretty Ribbon can turn into the Wizard Ribbon. This increases Arts attack. Sure, that sounds fun. And black gauntlets. Can't really do anything with them. Okay. Yeah, Emil's already wearing Solitude. So, instead of that, we're going to put you on the Wizard's Ribbon. Which does help you focus more damage on casting. Hello. Do-do-do. Regal might be a good CEO, but at the end of the day, the company holds an iron grip monopoly on things that are... Yeah. Having this kind of monopoly is not good for anybody. Even if you have a company that is actually, like, responsible and benevolent, having that much invested in the fortunes of a company, a singular entity, is a severe risk. Oh. Okay, this was marked as being accessible in Chapter 8. But I guess we can get it now. We have now mastered the ability to cook omelets. That only leaves 3 more recipes to get. No, 2 to get. Fried rice at the hot springs and pickled vegetables at Mizuho. Hello, I'm the CEO of the company. I'm here to do a surprise inspection of the room. Make sure everything's acceptable. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, let's go ahead. There's nothing else here, so we're going to head over to the Lezareno headquarters. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Can I get some feedback on the new chat overlay I've set? Size, readability, opacity, literally any form of critique for any of its individual elements. Should I have room for more lines of text? Should I try and make the entire assembly smaller? Adjust the opacity, adjust the border, adjust the colors? Literally any form of information in response to it will be potentially useful information. Access, I'm glad that you like it. This is going to be a mainstay of my streams from this point. This is one of the things I got set up for the subathon that I'd been meaning to do for a long while. Where should we go? Let's just check all the areas. I guess I should ask that question when there's more than one person watching, now that I think about it. We're just checking all the areas for any treasure, any interesting NPCs. Sky Terrace is absolutely beautiful, as always. There is the gravestone of, you know, the woman that Regal murdered. Actually, that might not be her grave. That might just be a memorial stone.
Master Regal.
Hey, George. What's up, man?
Hello, George. Sorry to worry
you. Okay. Regal changed. Regal put something on over his sports bra.
I'm just glad that you're safe.
Thank you. Now, right to business. I have something I need to discuss with you immediately.
What is it, sir?
It's about the X-Sphere mine. You see? So we'll need to demolish the mine again and cut it off from the Temple of Earth.
Understood, sir. I'll send an investigative team immediately.
Excellent.
The Vanguard is attacking the city!
Uh-oh.
What?
An attack here? Why would they?
I don't really understand, but they're requesting we hand over the daughter of their leader.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
They claim we kidnapped her and are holding her hostage. Apparently this attack is in retaliation.
Honestly, pretty good PR move from the Vanguard perspective.
That's
Managed
a
to
lie.
flip the
I'm going to
script.
set them straight.
Marta!
It's too dangerous to let Marta go out there alone. We have
Yeah,
to go after
seriously,
her.
she's just falling right into their trap.
Yes. George, I want you to declare a state of emergency for Altamira. Institute a curfew until this situation is under control.
Yes, sir.
Let's hurry.
Marta left the party. Take a shot. Because that's the rule. When Marta leaves the party or joins the party, take a shot. This is Marta's dumbest moment. I don't even know if you can claim that. Marta is very impulsive, and she combines that impulsivity with not being particularly bright,
Marta,
and
wait!
also being, not having the best time managing her emotions as well.
Why are you all...
It's too dangerous for you to rush out there. You need to calm down and think this through.
But Altamira's in danger, and it's my fault.
It really isn't. Hey, Hawk, what's up, man? How's it going?
Hawk is coming this way.
Good, let's beat the crap out of him.
We need to find a place to hide.
We really don't.
Let's retreat back to the hotel for now. We'll be able to blend in with the tourists.
I don't think we need to. We overpower
Altamira
everybody
deserved
here.
this.
We don't want to cause a scene here either. Otherwise, it really would look like Lezareno kidnapped you.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Just bust the way in. Marta joined the party. Take a shot. Yeah, Regal can order a curfew for the whole
Man,
city.
things sure went to hell in a hurry. Is there anything the idiot Vanguard won't try?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I wasn't trying to blame you.
She's right. You shouldn't feel responsible.
But
Let's go back to the hotel and figure out a plan. If we all put our heads together, we're bound to find a way to resolve this.
okay.
Once again, I'd like to point out Emil and Marta are level 50. Sheena and Regal are locked at level 38 and unable to grow any stronger than that. Aw, man, they even brought signs to hang up everywhere. Nice banners and pennants. They put a lot of work into making sure they could get their branding all over. Oh, hey Alice, how's it going?
It's Alice! What a coincidence! The goddess Martel must be smiling upon me because I'm so adorable.
We're not handing over Marta.
Oh, wow! So you mean you really did kidnap Commander Brute's one and only daughter? Regal would never do something like that. He was worried about us, so he was helping me. I really couldn't care less. You're with Lezareno and won't go back to Commander Brute. That's all the justification we need for the Vanguard to crush Altamira. Ugh.
I mean, she does have a point there.
I'd be
That's
more
why
than
it's such a
happy
good
to
play
beat
for
the stuffing
them.
out of you, but I have orders from the commander, so I'll be patient. You have until morning. We've set up operations in the casino. If you return Mart to us, we'll spare this town. But if you don't come back by tomorrow, then we'll just have to kill everyone.
You're a freak.
You wouldn't dare.
Regal, you really don't want to push that button.
We've already rigged bombs all over the city. And don't even try to get the hostages out. Our people have the city surrounded. Have fun thinking it over.
That's a hell of an operation.
I've got to go see Daddy.
Marta!
Just wait. Like Lloyd always says, there has to be another way. First, let's find a place where we can talk this over.
Yes, Lloyd always did say that there's always another way. But also remember that during the course of Lloyd's adventure, we killed hundreds of people directly. mostly designs, but not only designs. And in the end, yeah, we had to kill Mythos too, so...
Sheena's right. You may use the
just
royal
because there's
sweetheart
always
to-
alternatives does not mean that other alternatives are going to be costless.
I'm going to meet with the others at the company to discuss any course of action that might get the people out of the city.
There should be some Mizuho scouts here too. I'll go see if there's anything we can do. You two stay here and rest.
Marta, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, Marta! We have the bed all to ourselves. Emil's gonna sit there and think about Richter. You can do whatever you want to do.
This is all my fault. It's all because I was so naive.
I don't think so.
You can't think about it that way. You tried to stop the Vanguard from using Ratatosk's core for evil. There's nothing wrong with that.
But I'm just a kid after all. I realize now how powerless I really am.
Your Radiant Roar is the most dangerous thing on the battlefield.
If I didn't have
You're
the core on
fine,
me,
Marta.
I'd probably be lying dead somewhere.
Most likely,
But
yes.
you're alive. And Regal and Sheena are off trying to find us a way out of all of this. And maybe there's something we can do.
Thanks. But I probably only have 2 options right now.
Yeah, good point. Everything in this world is the result of Lloyd's
I can
choices.
run away and abandon everyone in the city. Or...
Or what?
Tenebrae, hold Emil back!
Bye,
Get
Marta!
out of my way, Tenebrae!
I cannot do that.
If Marta goes back to the Vanguard, they'll use Ratatosk's core to do terrible things.
Your other self should already know.
Tenebrae, you'd betray me?
Please remember. Remember the time when you were killed.
See, that's just a bizarre line of dialogue. that's a thing you don't hear very often.
I don't care if I was Aster or not. Let me go!
Marta left the party. Take a shot. And behold my new team. 2 two wolf hens and a guy who likes to shake a stick around. Do 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 do. Dawn of the New World is a great game to show that the saving the world doesn't really mean that people's livelihoods get better. Instead, it shows the actual issues that emerge from a choice they made. That's one of the things I love about it. That is why I have always been fascinated by the idea of what happens after the story. One of my big story projects focuses on what happens to the heroes after, to simplify things, they basically had like a JRPG experience. When I had first heard about the series Frieren, I was actually concerned that that series might follow similar literary lines, but luckily it's been going off and doing its own unique thing entirely, so it doesn't really overlap with the kind of vision I have, so... Yeah, that's one of my primary writing projects. I love the concept of what happens after.
My scouts tell me they have the perimeter of the city surrounded as well. If we knew where all the bombs were, we'd have a way out of this.
Hey, have either of you seen Marta?
No.
We just got back. What happened to her?
She's gonna give herself up to save the city.
That fool!
They're based in the casino, so she must have gone there.
Damn it!
Don't run off as well.
So we should just send her to die?
Calm down. Marta is Brute's daughter. They wouldn't just kill her like that.
I don't think we really have a good basis to think that.
The fact that we know where they are works to our advantage.
What do you mean?
We know they've planted bombs throughout the city. It's safe to assume the detonator for those bombs is in the casino. We'll rescue Marta and destroy the detonator. They'll at least be powerless for a moment.
I get it. And before they can recover, we evacuate all the citizens.
Good plan.
Exactly.
All right, I'll go meet with my Mizuho scouts to hammer down a plan to evacuate everyone. I won't be long.
I need to make some arrangements as well. Emil, wait here, and don't do anything rash. It might do
You can't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad, probably.
Marta.
Well, back to bed. Now I won't have any girls to interrupt me while I sit on my bed thinking about how awesome Richter is.
Emil, forgive me.
I'll forgive you once we get Marta back in one piece. No, make that if we get Marta back in one piece and the citizens aren't hurt. Then I'll forgive you.
You've changed. Lady Marta would surely be ecstatic to hear what you just said.
Yeah, Tenebrae, don't piss me off right now.
I'm gonna give the body back to him. He probably won't remember any of this, so you'll need to explain it to him. I'm sure you were listening to our conversation anyway.
I will do as you wish.
Wake up, Emil.
We're ready.
It's time.
All right. Tenebrae explained things to me. Is Marta still safe?
Well, I haven't gotten word that she's left the city.
We must execute the plan while it's still dark. Now, to the casino.
Yes.
Let's do this. Sheena and Regal are back in the party, and that does not matter one bit, because I've got super monsters. Oh, right. Hanias. Yeah, I think I want your item finder more than anything else. Jord, you're fine. Hines, you've actually gained some levels in the meantime. How high is your art stat? Over 1,000? Okay. Do we have any particularly good things to teach you? Heal, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just teach you, like, everything. Why not? Why not just turn you into, like, an all-purpose caster? We can always just turn off whatever spells we don't need you to be using at any given time. And for right now, we really don't need most of those. We can leave your tier 2s. There we go. Along with first aid and heal. I think you're one of the few who actually don't try to use the Symphonia parters in battles, but instead monsters. I actually tend to use the
I'll need to wear these handcuffs for this part of the
in the final dungeon. I actually tend to use the Tales of Symphonia party members a fair bit.
Why do you have to wear those?
And Regal's back in handcuffs. So when I do get there, I will show them off, since at that point the Tales of Symphonia members are as strong as they're ever going to be.
These are no ordinary handcuffs.
Yeah.
They're actually a type of remote control device.
But the fact is that the monsters are just genuinely stronger. And since I have a very specific goal for the direction I want the monsters to go, since all of this is basically background prep to make the super dungeon Glotzheim less horrible of a time, And it does require a lot of setup and a lot of focus on those monsters.
Wow, that's perfect.
Regal, why do you make handcuff remote controls?
However, the device is a prototype, and its viable control range is small. We'll need to get inside the casino for it to work.
Honestly, I just think Regal has a kink, okay?
So once we're in and use the handcuffs... well,
Yeah, I actually
have to
agree,
look at
Axis.
handcuffs
I
anyway.
truly think Regal has, like, a
I
thing
see.
for this.
You're going to use your status.
That's exactly right. I'm the president of the Lezareno Company and a Tethe'alla Duke. I ought to make quite a present for them.
You sure you're all right with this, Regal? I mean, being in handcuffs again?
Don't worry, I'm used to it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's the fact that you're used to it that worries me.
If he's a present for the Vanguard, should we tie a pink ribbon on him or something?
Emil, your brain and Marta's brain were made for each other.
Forget that. We want them to accept the present, not refuse it.
I'm afraid I have to agree. All right, let's go.
Alright, let's do this. To the casino! Go, 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 go! Do. Man, the Vanguard even knocked over the umbrella. What jerks.
They've completely taken control of the city.
When you consider all the blood that would be spilled, our plan is far more desirable than open resistance.
Wow, Regal. It's just, I was struck by your keen insight.
You'll be like this when you're older, too.
You mean walking around in handcuffs like a convict?
It's better than wearing a ribbon.
Ouch, you
That's
guys.
for sure.
Apparently the mere concept of Regal wearing a ribbon is truly horrifying and monstrous.
What do you want?
Hello.
We brought a present for Lady Alice.
A present?
Yes.
What's the present?
I am.
The renowned, super powerful president of the Lezareno Company, Duke Regal Bryant. You may have heard of him.
Well, how about it?
Yes, but why would you bring him here?
We want to become members of the Vanguard.
This is our offering to Lady Alice.
All right. We will notify Lady Alice. Come with me.
I mean, it's gotta be real obvious to them that this is just a ploy.
She says you may enter. Be sure to watch your manners.
Woohoo! We reached the casino! We're gonna play so much roulette! Anything going on over here?
Sweet! Sneaking past these guards is easy as pie.
Yes, that was rather easy.
They do seem to lack a certain dedication to
They really do.
Exactly. Hey, wait, Tenebi. Aren't you gonna say something like, I quite agree, sweetie pie?
Sweetie pie. I hardly think this is the time to be exchanging such pleasantries.
You're missing the point. Making bad jokes and puns is your thing. Sweet. Easy as pie, sweetie pie. Get it?
Let's see. Sweet. It's sweetie pie until the bitter end. Correct?
Never mind.
Tenebrae just refuses to go along with it. Just to be slightly annoying.
So, you're the ones who want to join the Vanguard.
Yes.
Bringing Regal straight to me with such a transparent lie? You're more stupid than I thought.
Yeah, this really was kind of dumb.
I'll go fetch Commander Brute. You locked them up in the prison. You're also in charge of the detonator while I'm gone.
Please, leave everything to me.
Emil!
That was not the smartest plan.
Fools. You can rot in here.
Marta, thank goodness you're all right.
Why are you all here?
We found a way to save you, along with the city.
I'd given up hope on finding a way to do both.
You're the one who taught me that you can't give up so easily.
Emil! Thank you.
Have you seen Hawk with anything that could be a bomb detonator?
Now that you mention it, yes. I saw Alice hand something like that to Hawk. She said something about a switch that could destroy the city.
Yeah, he did have some weird thing hanging from his neck.
Well,
Right,
we
then
should
we
just
go
take
after
off his
Hawk.
neck.
Everyone ready? Let the mission begin.
Whoa.
The power for the entire casino is out. The lock on this prison cell should be disengaged as well.
All right, let's go.
Alright. Marta joined the party. Take a shot. Okay. Wow, you all are really confused, huh?
You? But how did you escape?
Tenebrae, go!
Just leave it to me.
You filthy beast! Give me back the detonator! No!
I'm not sure that was a smart idea.
We're done here. Let's go.
Wait! You won't get away that easily! If I let you all escape, Lady Alice will kill me!
Yeah, I know I miss skits. It happens.
Your time is at an end!
Oh, brilliant!
Alright! Hello! Oh, Hawk! That's a good way to think of it, Axis. So, Hawk, how much is this gonna hurt you for? $15,000. Hawk is dead! Oh, no. Okay. Hawk wasn't dead. Other guy was dead. Anyway, let's just keep beating up this man. Oh, man. So my basic attack combo is up to 6. Ow! Ow! How dare you? That was so rude. Ow! Come on, take him out. Marta, it's your turn.
God of healing, bless those that stand before you.
Damn.
Grant me the righteous power to
Anais died and isn't gonna get any experience from this fight. That sucks. Boom!
It can't be.
Not bad at all. Ha ha! It's funny because we're going to kill you.
What's all the commotion?
Uh-oh. Oh no! He's bald! Everyone knows that bald men are more powerful.
Marta, you're the descendant of the noble Sylverant dynasty, and yet you associate with these low-born peasants. Have you no shame?
Daddy, are you still obsessing about that? The Sylverant
I do enjoy my tea.
No bearing on who we are right now.
I see you've yet to realize the significance of your heritage.
What? What do you think you're doing?
Consorting with filthy scum like yourselves has obviously clouded my daughter's mind. Taste the mighty power that has been granted to me by Solemn's core!
I think Daddy's gone a little off the deep end. Whoa! Which one do I have? Okay. Let's go with our Fiend Fusion. Dude, come on. Activate your skill. Whoops. No, I want this one on Demon Fang. There we go. So you've got 91,000 HP. That is a lot of HP. There. Really? You did all... It took you that long just to cast Eruption? Also important to note that Brute can use magic. That is a very good point. We didn't have to beat him.
He's strong.
I mean, actually, I felt like I could have handled it fine, guys. It is possible that the use of the core is what's allowing him to cast magic.
You'll never make it out of here alive. That is, unless you think you can defeat me.
But if not, then yes, he has to have Elven blood.
This has gone on long enough. I can't let you humiliate me in front of Commander Brute anymore.
Emile!
Farewell, little boy!
No, Daddy!
Get out of my way!
Now's our chance. Let's go!
Well, bye-bye, Hawk. Alright, not bad. Unfortunately, it will not let me play the slot machines. This is truly sad.
You all go on ahead.
Regal!
What are you waiting for?
I mean, we're not exactly being
This man
chased
Brute
at
is
any
extremely
speed.
skilled. If we waste time fighting here, more Vanguard will arrive and we'll be captured.
We could also just fight him. Like, 91,000 HP is completely manageable for me.
It would certainly be reckless for us to fight in earnest against an opponent who's using the power of Solemn's core.
Sheena!
Regal, just hang on. We'll be back for you.
Go!
Yeah, Marta, you guys don't need to worry, okay? Like, we have done this song and dance with Sheena before, with Regal before. He's gonna be fine. But for now, no Regal in the party.
It's already morning. Come on. We need to get out of the city.
Regal.
Marta, if we stay here, what Regal did will be for nothing.
Yeah.
You do raise a good point, Axis, but I also think the possibility that they could have elven blood somewhere in their ancestry is also not entirely off the table. We don't know exactly how thin elven blood has to be before a person isn't able to use magic. We don't really have any absolute confirmations of anyone who isn't, like, a pure half-elf. Someone who's either descended from two half-elves or a first-generation descendant of a human and an elf. But I would imagine that you could probably... I could definitely imagine a scenario where subsequent generations would have a chance of having magical ability.
Emil's right. Come on, let's...
It's hard to say. We would need to do some experiments and run some family trees and, you know, do some blood analysis. So, let's grab some knives, some jars, and set up some training dummies, and we can get this all sorted out.
What in the world is going on here?
Yeah, if Regal used his hands, he would probably beat anyone.
How did you even get here? Commander Brute's gonna be mad at me.
Looks like our troubles aren't over just yet.
I won't let you get away this time. Crescent Strike!
Finally! We get our last friend!
Presea?
This place is dangerous. Come with me.
With, voiced by Tara Strong. Another absolutely brilliant voice actor. Finally, Presea!
Okay now.
Who are you?
My name is Presea Combatir.
Presea was one of our companions on the journey of world regeneration. But what are you doing in Altamira?
I came to tell everyone at Lezareno about what's happening in Ozette. But I ran into someone from the village of Mizuho. They filled me in on the situation here, so I decided to help.
You couldn't have come at a better time. Take these two somewhere safe. I need to go back to Altamira.
I think it was said that Sheena has some elven blood in her. Considering that Sheena was adopted, and we know that as a child she was simply abandoned in Gorachia Forest, there is absolutely the distinct possibility that she was abandoned due to having elven blood.
If you're going to help Regal,
but she might not even be first generation.
No, you have to protect Marta.
Regal? Did something happen to him?
He's off fighting the Vanguard all by himself.
Presea's grown up just a little
Marta
bit.
and Emil can fill you in on the details.
Sheena, I don't quite understand what's going on, but I'll take you to somewhere safe. You can fill me in once we get there.
Right. Thank you.
Yay! I finally have Presea. So we're still in Chapter 6. We are going to start by going to Altessa's house. And now we have reached Chapter 7.
What's that?
Ah.
It appears to be a checkpoint.
This is my fault. The Vanguard's doing this to catch me.
We'll have to find another way around.
We could also just fight through.
But I'm sure they'll be checking everywhere.
Leave this to me.
Yeah, okay.
It's an Iron Maiden. Marta, please get inside.
It's the same thing
That-
Vex has.
That
Why
is
do you have one of these?
not a line you ever want to hear. It's an Iron Maiden. Get inside.
This is a good luck charm from Lezareno Mystic Supply, a subsidiary of the Lezareno Company. I make charms myself, and Lezareno Mystic Supply wanted to collaborate. They sent me this as a sample.
Dex said he got that thing by mail order.
Just out of curiosity, when you say good luck charms, what sort of effects are we talking about?
They say that if you put a hair from someone you love inside here, 765 days later, you'll find happiness together.
That is a very, very
Say,
long
is there
time.
someone you have in mind?
That is a secret.
Aww.
But why do you have this Iron Maiden with you?
I brought it to Altamira so I could return their sample. But it was impossible with the city under Vanguard control, so I hid it in the bushes here.
I can hardly believe I'm saying this, but Marta, maybe you should get inside this thing.
What? But they'll know I'm in there the second they open the lid.
It'll be okay.
All right.
Can I help you carry that?
I'm fine. Let's go.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Emil. She is way stronger than you. Marta, get the Iron Maiden.
May we pass?
What's that you've got with you?
This is my Iron Maiden. It's a good luck charm.
Let's see what's inside, then.
No,
You'll be cursed. A terrible curse will befall anyone who opens this Iron Maiden before it grants its wish. First, you'll experience stomach-churning sickness and diarrhea for 77 straight hours. Then, for the following 777 days, the King of Demons will appear and stick his finger up your nose every single day.
That is a very bizarre curse.
But if you're alright with that, go ahead and open it and be cursed.
You think I'd fall for that?
I understand. Please, the curse is all yours. I don't mind. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. Go on through.
Alright then.
These people are so stupid.
That was most impressive, Presea.
I was so worried he was gonna open it. My heart's still racing.
This Iron Maiden actually has an internal lid. To anyone who opens it normally, it will appear empty.
Really?
I had no idea.
But that I actually really like. That the whole time it wouldn't have mattered if he'd opened it anyway.
A dwarf named Altessa lives up ahead. We can take refuge in his house.
And Marta gets the title Iron Maiden. Alright. So, title Iron Maiden. The Iron Beauty hidden behind the false bottom. Instead of nails, it's filled with love. Alright. So, the important thing is that we have just reached Chapter 7.
Presea, what other sorts of good luck charms have you come
So
up
that means that we have unlocked the next set of Catskill side quests.
The Marry Me wand.
Hey, Aunt Flora had one of those.
And,
Anything else?
yeah, so we'll make a
Despite
quick
having a
stop
bare
back
midriff,
just to
never
see
allows you
if
to
the,
get gold, and protects against enemy attacks.
if the treasure hunter
Oh, I've heard of that.
quest
That was a big hit,
is
but then it faded
up
fast,
there
right?
already.
It's a tough sell.
Maybe do
It
any
was
of
a
the,
mask
like, the
that hid
really
your
quick
face without
ones.
actually hiding it, but still mysteriously prevented anyone
And
from
then
realizing
that'll
the
be
real
about
name.
it for today.
I called it the Judas mask.
Haven't heard of that one.
It was stolen while still in development, and the project had to be called off. It was my proudest achievement. A real loss.
You came up with all that stuff? You're incredible.
Presea is a very accomplished, okay, I can't go to any towns right now except for Cat's Village. Presea is an extremely accomplished craftsman. Do 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 do.
So you're not from Altamira, right?
No, I'm from Ozette.
Where exactly is that?
It's just on the other side of the Garakia forest, but only a handful of people live there now.
Why's that?
The town was destroyed once. The land was never considered very desirable. And
I think the thing that makes Presea seem ever so slightly off in her skits is how little she blinks.
I know the village will recover someday. Right now,
She
it's in a
very
state of abeyance,
seldom
but I'll give you a
blinks.
tour someday.
Yeah, I'd like that.
It's a very subtle thing, but I really like it.
I thought my heart was gonna jump right out of my chest when we were going past that checkpoint. On the other hand, you were so calm, Presea. You've got a real poker face.
That's not true. My heart was pounding like mad as well.
Really?
Yes. It was going waka waka waka, and my palms were sweating like mad.
Your heart was going waka waka waka?
Yes, waka waka waka.
Waka waka waka.
Waka waka waka.
That's not how it looked to me.
Waka waka waka.
It's good to see that Presea has been recovering more of her like emotional stuff. There it is. There it is. That's the Treasure Hunter's trophy. Ooh. 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 We also have our first S rank class. S rank. Okay, first off, yes. We are doing the Treasure Hunter's trophy right now. We are absolutely doing this. And it is in the Windy Cave, which means we're going to be out of here real damn fast.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, a little.
Then I'll cook something up.
Hold on. Why are you sharpening your axe?
I don't have a proper cooking knife, so I thought I'd use this instead.
But you've got a pocket knife, right?
That's for carving wood.
Yeah, but it's still better than the axe you chop up monsters with.
Presea is so great.
This'll be easy.
Alright, let's see if we can't get myself some new monsters. Also, we really need those levels on Hanias. There we go. Hello! Ow. Ow. Perfect.
That was too easy.
Got some gray manuscripts. Get a Kraken. Nice Kraken in the party. Probably already have that one, but just to be sure, I do not already have that one. Alright, let's mark that off the list. The Kraken. Perfect. Do. Hanias is the best and he's super strong. No one can defeat me when I have him, because I am the best. Yep, treasure hunting. These treasure hunter cats quests are necessary in order to access, well, like a really tough, basically like the less serious super dungeon, which also unlocks titles for Emil and Marta. Not to mention the treasure in them is really good. Ow. Please stop stabbing me, sir. Ow! How dare you? You upset me. Now I'm going to brutally murder you.
Grant me the righteous power to banish evil.
Radiant Roar! Boom! Okay. Gotcha.
Should have never gone against me.
Alright, Hanayas doing really good. We are getting closer to Jord finally being able to start the final path of evolution. I'm very, very close now. Yeah, none of this dialogue matters. None of it is actually relevant to the plot. In we go. Okay. So, first things first. We just burn over there real quick to drop the rock. And that lets us get 2 whole mini-bosses. Yeah, I love seeing their weapons up close in the Mythic Arts. Oh, crap! Right! Speaking of Mythic Arts, we have Presea! Oh my god, we need to show off Presea's Mythic Art. Don't pick on Hanayas. They are doing their best. Come on. There we go. Hello, friend. How are you doing? You're dead now. Isn't that lovely? Keiko Demon. No one helps. And no Keiko Demon. That's fine. We don't have a lot of moves. Hanayas now has an attack stat of over 2,000. And Presea, good at level 45. Special, critical, ability plus. We are definitely going to show off Presea's skill here. You there! You get to be my victim. An absolute pleasure, I'm sure. Ooh. Come on. Okay. Presea! You are going to use... Which one is going to be easiest? Probably Punishing Beast. Crimson Devastation.
Crimson Devastation! There is no way to turn back time.
Just a straight up, straightforward, no fancy bit. Just... Damn it. Damn it, Marta. Stop filling up the grid. There. I'm trying to see if I can capture something.
You alright?
Yes.
You hurt?
No. Why do you only worry about Presea?
Well, she's small, so...
Alright. And the Undertaker has joined. I know for sure I've gotten Undertakers before. But if you want to be efficient, you have to not trust your own memory. Alright, well, thank you, Presea. It was a pleasure to have you there. Excuse me, sir.
Let's finish this quickly.
Perseus says there's no way to turn back time. Tales of Fantasia begs to differ. I would propose that the power that allows that to be possible is connected to Martel as a summoned spirit. That due to this, at this time, there is in fact no power in the world that is strong enough to achieve that.
That was too easy.
And this could explain how, at the end of Tales of Symphonia, Martel is able to give us a vision of the future form of the tree. In fact, perhaps it is not Martel giving us a vision of the tree's future, but is in fact a Martel from the further future who is granting a vision to us in the past. This would align with the sort of things that we see in Tales of Fantasia. Alright, let's get this treasure and end the quest. Ooh, damn, they got good monsters this time. Shame I can't catch them. Ow. You are being an absolute jerk, you know that? How about you don't do that? Marta? If you wouldn't mind, please. Alright, Marta. Do your thing. Boom! Oh, yeah. It could also be Origin. We have explicit dialogue indicating that, that Origin has power over both time and space. I could very much see Origin never making a pact with another person after the events of Tales of Symphonia. But perhaps that does not mean it is completely unwilling to utilize its powers, such as for the events for Tales of Fantasia. Yes, Tenebrae, I'm sure that the secret is the word ale. But that's excellent. We got what we needed. Cool. So, we're actually going to take Hanias out of the party for now. I am pretty much at the end of the stream, but before I do end it, I want to give one attempt at a level 80 Cat's Guild quest. The first S-class Cat's quest that I have ever gained access to on this playthrough. Let's take a look. So it is in the Dark Forest, so it's a single fight. A single fight with a recommended level of 80. So, how tough is this thing gonna be? Okay. So, first, let's take a look at this. 113,000 health. 18,000 health, 17,000 health, 20,000 health, 63,000 health. So there is a crap load of power here. Holy hell. Okay, oh my god, Marta. Oh god. Okay, Nope, that was the wrong button. I needed a Radiant Roar. For the first time in a while, I am very underleveled for this. Okay. We're just kiting this thing around. They are destroying Jord in seconds. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I got off a Radiant Roar. This will probably enough to kill maybe both of the lizards. Okay. So, the Fury... Okay, one of the Vipers is still alive. So this is one of those times where you have to be really careful not to let Emil and Marta go down at the same time. Okay. Holy crap. Damn. Okay. Marta? Marta! Yeah, just like that. We were unlucky enough to have both of them drop immediately. And without any of the human players alive, the quest fails. Once you fail a quest, you don't get to redo it. It simply disappears from the list. And that's why I saved beforehand, so that I will get the chance to try it again. So, I'm going to work on that. Between now and next week, I will knock out a bunch of those side quests, try to capture some more things. Yeah, S ranks do not screw around. So that is going to be it for this stream. I'm going to be streaming again in about 5 hours or so. I'm going to be playing Mindustry for the first time. I have no idea how to play it, and I have never seen it played, so that's going to be an absolute catastrophe, and I cannot wait. If anyone is interested, please watch the video that I put up yesterday on Sacrifice. Watch the intro to that game. There's a link in the description of that video to the straw poll where you can vote on what the first level of that game I'm going to play is. That stream will be on Thursday next week, 7 p.m. my time. I already have it scheduled, so you can check and see what that'll be for you local. And tomorrow morning, I will be doing more RPG Maker. I will be back to the community game project. And I think that covers everything that I wanted to say. So just give me a moment. I have to get over to the computer because I do not have the mouse in front of me. And I need it so that I can click on the end screen. Because otherwise, how will I know to make the noise to end the stream? So... there we go. And so now it is time to make the noise to end the stream.